Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this Explain 11 video. Today we are going to be taking a look at a cloud enhancement plugin for Explain 11. The developer of this cloud enhancement plugin has reached out to my Discord server and asked me if I could take a look at his work. And I was very glad that I did because this plugin is simply outstanding, and it is totally freeware. The representation of the volumetric clouds here in the sim, I think, is done to an acceptable standard. I think the clouds look very good, and in fact, if we take a look here, if we take a look here at the light scattering as we change the time, now the first thing you'll see that the clouds actually move with time, and you can see the light scattering here, and it makes for an extremely convincing scene. Not only that, but the cloud smoothing effect is done quite well. So let me go back to here to, this is Innsbruck, by the way, and if we just kind of scroll back up here and we go through the clouds, just look at the smoothness going through the clouds, as you can see here. And we can again scroll back, change the time of day maybe a little bit so you can see it better. And as we go through the clouds, the transition in and out of the cloud is done very, very well in my view. Now, a couple of things to note, and maybe this is a note to the developer, is that the overcast representation still needs work in my view. The cirrus and cumulus clouds are done quite well, but the overcast conditions probably need a little bit more work. You can see here there's a cirrus layer right there, so you can see multiple layers here, and but overall it looks very, very good indeed. Now there is one problem in this cloud plugin, is you can see now that there are a lot of jagged lines here around the aircraft when the aircraft is juxtaposed against the clouds. You can see here. So if we look up here, the jagged lines are gone, but as soon as we bring it back into the cloud scene, then you can see all the jagged lines, and it gets worse with time. Now you can see it. You can see the problem more prominently now, and you can see all the jagged lines. That is the only thing that I was able to detect in terms of the problems with the plugin, or the visual defects, perhaps, for the lack of a better term, that it brings. And now as soon as we move it back up here, again you can see the jagged lines are gone. The minute you bring it back into the cloud scene, you can see those really awful jagged lines coming. Something to do with anti-aliasing of some sort, but overall I'm very pleased with what this plugin does. Again, if we change the time of day here, beautiful really depiction of the clouds, and again, volumetric clouds, freeware. I think this developer really should receive the highest commendation from the community for his outstanding work. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Airfoils Lab King Air, and we are currently ready for departure here at Innsbruck, Austria. What I would like to do is actually to take off, and we can take a look here at the frames. As you can see, I'm getting about 40 frames right now, steady 40 frames, and this aircraft is quite an evolved aircraft. So the clouds, I don't think, have a serious effect on performance. So what we're going to do is we're going to release the parking brake, and we're going to take off.
Auto feather lights on. Airspeed alive.
Airspeed is alive.
60 knots. E1.
Rotate.
E2. Positive rate.
Gear is going up.
Attitudes check. Gear indicates up.
And we are going to just continue to climb, and we're going to take a note of the frame rate, which still looks pretty good. About 45, 46 frames, and of course the frames are going to increase as we fly away from the airport. Let's take a look at the external view. And this is what the scene looks like during this time of day. Again, you can see the clouds, and the depiction of clouds is done quite well in my view. And you can see, of course, the jagged line problem again here. But overall, this looks outstanding. And we can change the time of day here. And there you have it. Looks very, very nice indeed. Again, you can see the frames are still pretty solid. And as we come here to an area that is a bit more involved in terms of the clouds, or the accumulation of clouds, you can see that the frames are not suffering at all. So there is very little effect on performance, which really makes this plugin one of the best, cloud enhancement plugins for X-Plane 11. In fact, I think it is far better than Ultra Weather XP, better than SkyMax Pro. It's just better than all of these in terms of the depiction of the actual weather. So overall, I think I like what I see. I think the developer really deserves the highest commendation for his brilliant work really here with this plugin. And I definitely recommend this. I think that this cloud plugin is far better than all the available payware today in the market. It does what it's supposed to do, does it quite well, and free of charge. The only thing that would prevent me probably from using this plugin at this point is those jagged lines. If this can be fixed, I'll tell you, this will be the #1 weather plugin. Well, it's not a weather plugin, but it's a cloud replacement plugin for X-Plane 11. Well, folks, in order to install this plugin, all you need to do is download the plugin from the link provided to you in the description section of the video. Once you have the download completed, you can extract the contents into your resources plugins folder, and you should be good to go. The developer also has made this plugin compatible with any sky color set, but he has recommended a specific set, which is also available in the link provided to you in the description of the video. Well, folks, this pretty much brings us to the conclusion of this short show today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video and found it useful and insightful. If you have any questions, please do post them in the comment section below. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye for now.